Those flights. Hi, Dana.
Hi there. We're so lucky. Yeah. We can go so many places, but we have a new nonstop. Qantas is now flying from SFO to Melbourne. Let's go.
And that nonstop is so important.
It's so important. So let's go because there's plenty to see.
All right.
Melbourne is a colorful city. They they love street art. It'd be hard to walk in the Central Business District and not find it, truthfully. There are certain areas that are better known than others. This is ACD Lane, for example, but street art is just about everywhere.
I didn't know that about Melbourne.
Oh, they love their street art. And the fun part about it is a lot of the sections are constantly changing. So what you see one day may be gone the next and replaced with something new. Absolutely. So there's always something new to see. If you're really a hardcore street fan, there's a great local tour group called Localing Tours. They'll actually take you to see the street art, then they'll take you inside an artist studio.
Oh, fantastic.
So you get to kind of see what their life, kind of how things tick. It's just a fun, different take on, on art.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And who knew? All right.
Who knew? Absolutely. It's a long flight.
Yes.
A little more than 15 hours. It's okay to sleep in. If you miss breakfast, that's okay. Let's go eat our way. Let's go eat our way through. Let's go eat our way through Melbourne.
Okay.
Melbourne has the Queen Victoria Market. I love this market because it's really not. It's a locals market. It's not a tourist market. It's been going since the late 1800s. So there's history here. Obviously, you as a visitor are not going to buy from the butcher and that type of thing.
Good point.
But when you're used to shopping in a supermarket, it's kind of fun to see the bustle of the other side of that. But there is also a ton of prepared food. You can give kangaroo a try.
I saw the sign.
If you would like.
So rabbits and kangaroo.
Pasta, cheeses, fresh fruits, vegetables. It's just a great street market, or a great food market. Huge. So if you're overwhelmed, you can sign up for a foodie Victoria tour. You can take a tour. They'll run you all through everything from hot donuts to fresh fruit. And how can you go wrong? And you got to sleep in. So all is good.
It's a winner all the way around.
It's a winner all around.
Yeah.
Melbourne also has a very active wine country, just like we have Napa and Sonoma. Less than an hour's drive. Let's go. It's beautiful, just like ours, but you can explore it by hot air balloon. And I'm a big fan of this. Yes, you have to get up early. I know that that's hard, but look at what you get once you're up in the air. The beautiful part of the Yarra Valley, it's not just grapes. It's all sorts of different agriculture. So you will see a little bit of everything. So the landscape will vary. It will be beautiful. You get a lot of history about the area as well when you're up there. Some mornings it can be quite cold, so I do recommend you bundle up and you always wear.
That's a great shot.
It's a great shot. Always wear a hat because even if it is cold, the hot air balloon is warm.
Good point.
Absolutely. You'll see animals out in the field, just all sorts of great scenery. If you are in town and you are a wildlife lover, you get a little taste of animals in the hot air balloon. I've got better for you.
Let's take a look.
So let's get going. This is Phillip Island. So this is about an hour and a half. Just off of Phillip Island is something called Seal Rocks. It is home to the largest fur seal colony in Australia. About 30,000 of them.
30,000?
30,000 of them. The day I visited, a lot of them were out and about. There were only about 8,000 the day I visited.
Oh, that's all.
That's all. Again, a really interesting way to kind of get a close-up perspective on wildlife. The scenery is beautiful. The boat ride is fun. In addition to the seals, as you're kind of making your way from point A to point B, the captain, there are seat belts in the seats, and the captain likes to have some fun out on the water. So if you're looking for a little adrenaline rush, that'll help you too.
And some Dramamine.
And possibly some Dramamine. Now, come on, Marty. But if you are an animal lover, the absolute thing that the Melbourne area, that this Phillip Island is known for, is called the Penguin Parade.
Oh, penguins too.
Penguins too. And when I say Penguin Parade,
so cute.
We could just look at this, really. Fascinating to me. The penguins are born here. They spend most of their life at sea, but every evening, a chunk of them come home.
So this is just a night only.
They kind of waddle onto the beach as they make their way, and folks can come in and see. Now, we're not allowed to take any photos, so this is from the nonprofit animal organization from Phillip Island. But it's fascinating to watch them waddle ashore. I particularly love this one because where the penguins live, this colony, it used to be a housing development. People and penguins don't exactly mix. The Victorian government started in 1985 buying back the properties. They're all gone now. It just belongs to the penguins.
That's fantastic.
It's kind of a success story.
Thank you so much for sharing. Didn't know so much about Australia's second city, but now we do.
Now you got to go.
All right. Thank you, Dana. We'll be right back.